Yo, what up? What up? What up? What up? All right, so right now I'm on a main street, but I'm gonna be off of it in like 15 seconds. So I was just like, fuck it, dude. I want to start this shit. I just took a little piece of Xanax like 5 minutes ago, so like, let's fucking do this video before that shit kicks in. Because literally, I don't know about for you guys, but for me, you guys and gals, but for me, every like little piece of Xanax I take, like if I take, you know how a Xanax bar is 2 milligrams and it's split into 4, so each fourth is half of a milligram. I think for every like, so if you took a half of like a quarter of a Xanax bar, which is a half milligram, and cut that in half, for every one of those halves I take, like my IQ like goes down like 5 to 10 points, depending on how much alcohol I've mixed into the equation. But you know, I sleep. It helps me sleep. Like, I don't know, man. My life's not perfect and shit. Like, it's pretty good, but I do think it's true that sometimes, though, not sometimes, but you, as like a fucking fact, like you take shit for granted, dude. And I've slept really well over the last like 5 years, because I've literally taken like a little piece of benzodiazepines, whether they were benzodiazepines, whether it was Valium or Xanax or Klonopin, but never. Same with alcohol. I don't take it. I don't do that during the day, especially benzos. I'll on certain occasions like drink at like no sooner than noon, but typically like on a normal day I don't drink until it's like 5, 6, 7 p.m. or later. Like today it was like around 11, but what's it called? It's like on Thanksgiving, for example, I was out of town and didn't have any work and didn't have to drive and didn't, you know, have anything to worry about. And I think like the earliest I started drinking was like 2:30, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, you know, minimal starting off. But what was I even talking about, dude? Drinking. I don't even know what I was fucking talking about. God damn, I lost my train of thought. But somebody watched the video and commented on it, one of the videos, and that's pretty cool. Like, honestly, it'd be super cool to be able to fucking help people out, man, and, you know, raise people's spirits and shit, deploy positivity, encouragement. You know, I see you over there. I see you doing your thing. And I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you. So, but, oh shit. But yeah, I don't know, man, if I could help somebody out, that'd be fucking tight. Somebody commented. I appreciate the comment. I appreciate the fact that you even watched a little bit of the video, and whoever else did. It was just like a handful of people for a small amount of time, but yeah, if there's some way to fucking like, some way to like help out, that would be fucking tight. You just gotta be loud and proud, brother. Like, fuck it. But, yeah, I'm feeling better. I actually hiked today, for like an hour. And, like, literally this exact same trail I was on like a month ago. And it took like 3 or 4 times as long, and I was literally like hobbling up and down, like it was fucking pathetic and shit. And what's it called? It was fucking sad for me too. But what's it called? You know what, dudes? I'm like kind of like tripping a little bit. Like usually I don't really give a fuck about who can hear me or not or whatever, but I've been smoking pot the last like hour, and I'm hella high, and my tolerance is still low enough to where I have paranoia and just weird thoughts that permeate your brain. And because typically I like to just be loud and proud, brother. Just say whatever's on my mind there, and like fuck what other people think about it for the most part. But yeah, but okay. So I'll get to back to the back stuff. You know what too, and this is so convoluted, but fuck it, like, you know, it is what it is. So speaking of the person that commented on that video, I watched that video. It's like 10-11 minutes long, and it's basically like me at one of the lowest fucking points in my life, like fucking depressed and pain, like that was fucking rough. And the thing with it was the thought crossed my mind while I was watching it towards the end of it. It was like, okay, do I, as a listener, do I believe this person, whatever they're saying and whatever emotion they're trying to convey? Like, oh, I'm in so much pain, or, you know, I'm feeling depressed, or what else did I say? And these are things I said in the video. Feeling depressed, I'm in a lot of pain, like I've thought of like dying. And I was watching that shit, and I was like, did that actually happen? Like, is he being dramatic? Meaning me, like looking at myself, is he being dramatic? You know, is he exaggerating? You know what I'm saying? Like, do I believe this? Do I buy into this? And do I do I believe something, and in turn, you know, have a little vulnerability in, you know, expressing some emotion for whatever this person is going through? You know what I'm saying? Like, if someone's faking shit, you're not gonna feel like genuine emotion towards that, you know, whether it's like, you know, feeling sorry for someone, or wanting to help, or just being touched, or relating to the story. And so I was like listening to myself talk, and you know, I'm like, I'm thought about suicide, like not seriously, but I'm just like, dude, like, what is a life like this, like living like this? I'd almost rather die, you know? And anyway, like I said, I'm listening to all this shit, and I'm like, do I believe that? And then you know what, like, there's this thing about like people who are, I've been across pathological liars, and people that lie like ridiculously. They don't remember their lies all the time because they lie so fucking much. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you've ever been around a person like this, but if you have, like, you'll know. There's just people out there that literally fucking lie about everything. It's ridiculous. But anyway, fuck it. I'm just gonna finish it before I go to my shit. My condo. Like, I love these. They got the trees lit up and shit. I shouldn't maybe even show you guys this, because you can maybe figure out where I live if that ever is an issue at any point for some reason. Whatever. Fuck it, dude. I'll probably have been moved by then, dude. Fuck it. But, anyway, I was like, you know what? I don't fucking lie, dude. I don't lie. I don't fucking, like, try to deceive or misconstrue information, or like, basically what I'm feeling, like, with me, like, what you see is what you see, and what you hear and what you observe is what you get. Like, I'm not like a shady motherfucker. I'm not like a conniving Machiavellian. I can be Machiavellian to a certain extent, but I'm not like super like conniving or manipulative or any, you know what I'm saying? And so when I'm watching this and watching the video that got the comment on it, and you know, there's old Wally, they're going through like a whole range of emotions. I'm like, do I believe this? And it's like, well, dude, you don't fucking lie about anything else, so why do you think you were lying then? You know what I'm saying? You fucking weren't. Why would you lie about that? So, like, I trust in the emotions and shit that I was expressing at the time, and you know, the pain and, you know, the frustration of not being active, or, you know, going through a tough situation. You know, I got some other fucking, I've taken quite a few L's this year. I've got L's stacked on L's. Nothing too crazy, but enough to where you fucking notice it. But I guess the whole point of what I was saying is, like, I am and will continue and will always be very genuine about who I am and my strengths and vulnerabilities, because everyone has that shit. Not a lot of people have the capacity to acknowledge that, because it can fuck with you, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily good to acknowledge it, I guess, per se, but, you know, I guess the whole thing tied together is I can trust what I saw, like, as far as video of me from a month and a half ago, to be true, because just like I'm being true on this video, dude. Like, it's not in my nature to, like, lie and deceive and misinform. And so I have the, like, integrity in myself, or just because I know myself well enough to know I wouldn't be up on the YouTube, like, lying and shit. So I fucking know that, I mean, it's funny. Okay, I guess kind of tying into this too is, like, you forget about hard times pretty quick. Like, people are capable of suffering through way more than they think they are, but it's quick and funny, and probably there's a good reason for it, that we forget about hard times very fucking fast. So kind of to tie into what I was saying, and that's like the 18th time I've said that, but whatever, fuck it. But I look back at the video, and that's where, because I'm not, like, suicidal right now, or, like, in a lot of pain. I'm in pain, but nothing crazy, and I'm walking, and I went hiking today. So me to look back on that video, it's kind of hard for me to relate to that at this point, because I'm not in pain, and that's not something I want to be thinking about, number one. But number two, like, you forget about shit so fucking quick, dude. I think that's like a survival technique. Like, that's something that has been bred into us, to, like, get over shit quick. And I know some people, myself included, have held on to certain things for a long time, but kind of as I've gotten older, not so much. I'm 30 years old. I'm fixing to be 31, and I still remember some bad stuff, but I don't like to dwell or focus on that. Like, that's just, I don't find that productive in any way. But for me to look back from a month and a half ago, and I was like, oh, like life like this is not really worth living, and blah blah blah. Like, I believe it, dude, because I was speaking the truth then, just like I'm speaking the truth now. And I guess that's kind of what I was saying. So much love. I'm back in my place, so I'm not trying to, like, talk and draw any attention to myself. I'm just trying to go back and eat these hot dogs, dog. So y'all be good. Much love. Hold on, fuck it, dude. Fuck it, what we got in here, dog? You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. I got chips in the dog and shit. But yeah. I think that Xanax is kicking in. But yeah. The other word was authentic. Like, being authentic. Like, I think that is a, damn, it's so good, nice in here. I think that is a desirable trait and something admirable, which is being authentic. And I just know, like, I feel about that now just like I did whenever I was, you know, shooting that thing, that other video from like a month or so ago. But now I'm just beating on a dead horse. But I love you guys like more than a friend. And I got more shit coming. Just feeling extra like self-conscious, I guess, maybe because of the weed. But what's it called? Yeah, dogs. You know what I'm saying, dogs. All right, y'all be good and shit. I hope your back and your brain feels better. I love you. Let's get some fucking food. Let's get a drink and some food and shit, dude. Or if you don't drink, let's get an iced tea. I want to meet everyone.